let nobody deceive you as a government that you want to take everything at the same time. It's not possible. Take as much you can to complete, then you move to the next stage. But where you want to take everything, at the end of the day, you will not achieve anything.
The point I'm leading to actually is whether the area councils feel the same impact that people in Abuja feel and see every day that, oh yes, something is going on inside Abuja. Can the area council say confidently that, we are feeling the impact of a new man?
Look, they are very happy. Why am I saying they are very happy? When we had this issue of security challenges then, and we tried to sit down with stakeholders in the various area councils. And to them, it's a shock to them. They've never had this kind of relationship. A minister coming to sit down with them, talk with them, assess what needs do they require now. And then they tell the minister, okay, we want this. And the minister goes back to his boss, the president, and says, look, I went to Kuje today. See what Kuje people say they require now. I went to Kwali today, tomorrow. See what they said. I will go to Abaji, and I've gone, and see what they say. And the president said, look, why not go and provide them this? They identified mostly roads that some of these bandits, and which I can attest to. On Wednesday last week, I went to Buhari, where they call this road Tokula. Look, let me tell you the truth. Even if bandits go in there, it is easy for them to pack everybody. And that, if you like, have the best equipment. There's no access for you to even say, let me chase these bandits. I couldn't believe it. So I went there, we drove on the road. That contract is being handled by Esetraco. Right? You can see the happiness in the people. And that project will be completed before the end of the year. In fact, all the 6 area councils where we're doing roads now, all the projects will be completed before the end of the year. Then we have also made provision for them in the 2024 budget to also carry out 6 other important roads that they have identified. They've also told us, look, we don't have police stations here, we don't have police stations here. We require them.
All those areas will have police.
Not all, but some council areas say, look, this is a major problem here. And we say, look, President said, put it in the budget. And we included it in the 2024
so the projects are based on needs assessment?
Yes. So it's not a question of you sitting down here and saying, go and build so thing for
what the people request.
Another area council. People say, what are they doing here? What is our interest? We never told you that this is our problem. So it is not need assessment. This is what we want. Like Amak. When they choose this, I don't know what they call it, Zubairu or what, Zubairu one road, you know, you cannot see the happiness of the people. What's going on? They said, this road has been a major headache. Go today, go and see what is going on there. I was there on Thursday, yes. I was there on Thursday. And the contractor is doing very well. Very, very well.
You have known that you've done very well in terms of security. Now, what are you doing to sustain the tempo?
Well, we just have to improve on what we have done before. Like I said, this time around, by the grace of God, now that the budget has been accepted to require, we are building a special, what we call a visual response squad, you know, where now it's not about the normal police headquarters, FCT police headquarters, but this will be a joint team between both the army, the police, the navy, the civil defense, the SSS, and make sure that it is well equipped.
A command and control center.
Yes, and then we're also having getting a drone down for the security, who will man the command and control center, because having a drone is key so that you'll be able to know when these bandits are moving in or when they're moving out. So you'll be able to take a proactive decision.
Are you thinking of CCTV?
Well, let me say, CCTV is not what only the FCT can conceive. Mind you, the presidency is here. So it requires the National Security Advisor, it requires the DG SSS, it requires the IG of Police. You cannot, on your own, where the presidency is, for you to put cameras everywhere. No, you have to involve, it's a national issue.
But is the plan ongoing?
Well, I think the plan is ongoing. And you see again, the issue is not just putting the cameras. Just take, for example, as you are putting the cameras and it's being vandalized, just like you are putting solar or street light, the next day you come, it has been vandalized. So you need to really sit down and say, look, how do we go about it? So it's not an issue where somebody says, look, I can supply CCTV. That's not what you're talking about. It's not about supplying. It's not about going to put the camera. It's about how do you protect them at the end of the day. So that you would say that you have achieved the whole essence of the CCTV.
Talking about infrastructure a little bit, and from the private sector's perspective, over the weekend we got a report that a private developer was accusing the FCT administration, and in fact yourself, of ignoring 2 existing court orders and then went into his property and demolished.
Well, you see, the problem in this country, that is impunity. I've been doing it before. I will continue to do it, and nothing will happen. Criminals are criminals. They may come in different ways. I've never seen like land grabbing in this FCT. I came in, so many petitions. So many petitions. One company called Praco, over 10 petitions. Different owners of properties. So I summoned a meeting of all of them. They came with their lawyers, senior advocates. And I said, look, what is this? Company A presented their own. Company B presented their own view. Company C, Company D, Company E. I said, okay. I'm going to seek for advice from external solicitors. I'm not going to take from inside house because the legal secretariat and land department have been so compromised. So I saw the views of very senior lawyers. 2 of them wrote to be different opinions, but arriving at the same thing. First of all, what happened? This land, this so-called ethnic Jingoist talk about, was allocated when there was no minister. The minister left May 29th, 2023. By June, the land had been allocated. By Director of Lands.
No, but he said he got approvals from the former
if I tell you,
FCT minister.
If I tell you so many things, it is not as they, you see, these are the things they are clever by half. When we all met, it's okay. Company B, this, don't do anything again. Until we're able to take a final decision. Do you know what happened? These guys, thinking they're too smart, went on, started fencing, and then allocated the land to people to buy. How did I know? A lady came and said, look, Honorable Minister, I want you to advise me. There's a place I want to buy land. I said, where are you buying land? He said, so area. I said, hey, no. we're having problem with the pursuit. Don't. Another time the lady came back. It's a friend of mine, came back. So look, you're telling people are buying buildings. Say what? Now I was going to commission the biggest water park at Sunrise. So I passed, it was the same area. I thought, what is going on? Then I commissioned the water park. And then, do you know that for me to commission that water park, it was a Friday. On a Thursday, this same company called Praco and their allies have gone to court, stopping me from commissioning the water park project. And align with the FCT lawyer. You see how fraudulent these guys can be? Unfortunately, they didn't get the injunction. I drove from that place, came back, and called the general counsel. Come, who is doing this case for FCT? He says an external lawyer. External lawyer? Call the external lawyer. Get us our file back. How can you go and compromise with a plaintiff against us? I mean, I've never seen people who are so fraudulent in life. What they do here, they sue you, they sue me as FCT minister. I'm not aware of the suit.
Because he claimed that there are two subsisting court positions.
Hold on. Look, you know these guys, they think we're PDP Anambra State. That is their job. They have court judgments in their pocket. These are people, that's how they keep PDP in Anambra State. They can produce court orders, judgments overnight. And I told them, you are wasting time.
So there was no court injunction.
I have told you who served me. Who served me any court injunction? In any case, we all agreed nobody should do anything. And then you are thinking that you are clever. Begin to sell the land. Okay, let me just tell you. What is investment? You ask government that to give you land for mass housing. It's not correct. Where are you building housing? The houses. You are not selling the land to individuals who are not building the houses. So what is the benefit of government? What they do, they tell government, look, we need 300 hectares. We are willing to develop mass housing. They will not do anything. They become land speculators and then make money. It's so embarrassing. I got a text from these so-called land grabbers. They call them, one of them says the Linus Okachukwu and this. You know what they sent me the text?
Nicholas.
No, Linus. There's one Linus, there's one Nicholas. They are the same.
The one is Nicholas Okachukwu.
Yeah, they are one Nicholas Okachukwu. This one is Linus Okachukwu. I don't know him. I've never met him. So send me text. I have the text in my phone. I have no respect. So, oh, you told your Ikwere brothers that you want to deal with Igbos. Look at such a blackmail. The land we are talking about, did he give it to the Igbos? How can you think that you are too smart to come and begin to tell public, I said I will deal with Igbos? I mean, and people can sit down and listen to such a thing. Look, as far as I'm concerned, in this FCT, it will no longer go into business as usual. Okay. If you don't want to follow, now, even if you come to ask for land, I will ask you, show me your financial capacity. 2, give me the duration within which to develop the place. If that duration expires, FCT is entitled to take back their property. People come here, tell you that, look, they have partner, they want to develop 200 hectares of land. Are you thinking that you want really the FCT to, to be developed? And you go and allocate 200 hectares of land.
So,
in this case,
let me finish. Some of these allocations are illegal. We are not afraid of court. But we have not known their tricks.
Yeah. But
Most of these
demolishing the place was also in accordance with the template that the FCT administration uses. Because what they are saying is that this is a disincentive to investors. If people have invested and they are building,
let me tell you,
and you move it to
let me tell you, what is investing? That is selling our land to people is investment. Why didn't you sell it ourselves? What is investment? That you are selling land to people to build houses is an investment. Look at, I say go to Sunrise. See what they call investment. See what they call creation of job. Building the biggest water park. Employing people. Creating wealth. If you come to say, look, I want to do this. I want to build a leisure park that will create job, that will create revenue. That's what they call investment. Not where you say, even though I know it's an illegal allocation, government give me land, we want to build houses. So, and government gives you land. You don't build any house. You go and start allocating to individuals who are now buying from you.
And then building themselves.
And building themselves.
Has that appreciated the original intention of
course.
So how is the matter?
What current situation now?
Wouldn't it be better
Yes.
if the FCT administration pursues a legal means of resolving the matter?
Demolishing it
What-
outright.
Legal means which is to terminate the allocation legally.
Excuse me.
More so when you said it was
Hold
legally
on.
allocated.
Even when you hear stories, I have told you here, FCT is no longer going to be PDP Anambra. I have told you that. All these judgments and orders you think overnight you go and get, it will no longer work. Two, your connivance with the legal secretariat here. Do you know that they can go and serve them, serve land administration?
But a court judgment is a court judgment.
Hold on. Have you seen the court judgment? Is it that you just hear there's a court judgment? Go and read the court judgment. Whether the court says the land is their own.
Have you seen it?
There's no issue of title of judgment of the land.
Now the
What
buildings have
happened
been
was
pulled
that,
down. What is the next step?
what happened was this. It's a long process. What happened was this. They went to court to say, court, tell FCD to return the documents, our documents they are holding. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Were you holding their document?
I said, they went to court.
Yes.
And I met these matters here, not as I came. Please, so that everybody should have that. But this matter, there's so many, over 1,000 cases. All land. All land. And the court said, FCT, release their document. They release their document. Does that show that you have title to the land?
So,
And
Honorable Minister, what is the current position
Listen.
now with that 214 hectares?
no, there's no way they can go in there. It's not their land.
FCT is taking it over.
It is our property.
What documents were you
You see,
talking about?
I have told you, these are things that is a long story. If you look at it, it's a long story. And these are specialists. They have no job other than penetrate the land administration, do all the deals. You know, do you know that even when they file suit against us, they make a deal with the legal secretariat, they bring an external lawyer. Where the case we assign to, from that to that external lawyer, then the external lawyer will go to court and agree with them. And judgment will be filed against FCT. I've never seen how corrupt human beings can be. So the point I'm making, all this issue of sentiment, I have sat here, revoked people's land, that by law, we have power to do it because they don't comply. Nobody has said, oh, you revoked me because I'm a Yoruba man. Nobody has said, oh, you revoked me because I'm an Hausa man. What has got to do with, you want to deal with Igbos? What kind of crazy childish sentiment is that? Who will buy that? Okay, you're assuming because you're an Igbo man. Are the Igbos, do they have any benefit from that land? They are now shouting that, oh, I want to deal with Igbos. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
What measures are you putting in place, pardon me, to discipline or to correct those people who are usually conniving
Yes.
with external people?
Yes. Now, you know the problem we have. Dealing with civil servants is a different procedure. If there were political appointees, I would have fired them immediately. But you have to follow procedure. Luckily now, we have Civil Service Commission, where they can now discipline you. As I speak to you now, I'm to publish the transfer of directors today. If I tell you the amount of lobbying, moving one director from here to there is a problem. Why? I don't understand how people think that we want to move forward in this country and we must continue to do things the same way. Just move this director here to this place. Now he goes that I moved him because he's an Hausa man, or because he's a Muslim. Or I moved this person to this place. Or I moved him because he's an Igbo man. I can't believe this. And meanwhile, the same man who is talking about so-called Igbo, ask him, who is the chairman of the Civil Service Commission? An Igbo man. Who nominated him to president for recommended to the president? The first chairman of the Civil Service Commission of FCT is an Igbo man from Anambra. And then you come and tell people, I want to fight the Igbos because you want to go and steal land. Because you think that you are the only one who can go to court. We're not afraid of that. But things must be done right. I will not agree. If you like, go to all the national television. Carry a judgment, their so-called judgment, wave it like this. Well, we'll meet in court. So I'm not interested. But we are not PDP Anambra. We are not, and we can't be.
Your Excellency, just to bring it back a little, there was, everybody came to the table. You mentioned several companies, and
Yes.
you said you should stay out.
Yes.
Is that process over now?
That's what I'm saying. Why we are trying to do that? He violated it. I'm thinking that he's too smart by going to fence and begin to sell the land. Now, if we allow you to finish selling the land, what are we to do it?
As it is now, the land has reverted back to the...
As far as we are concerned, everybody who bought or who tries to buy is their own risk.
No compensation.
Compensation for what? Do you have anything there in the first place
Honorable
to
Mr.
compensate you?
Somebody is complaining about the activities of this vehicle inspection officers. He said it is being done in Lagos. When do you intend to automate, their operations? That they just stand on the road, and most of the accidents we have right now and traffic snare that is caused by these VIOs.
Nigeria, there's everything you complain. Land you complain, VIO you complain. We cannot do everything at the same time. Take everything, come process, one by one, one by one, one by one. You see, when you have so much problems, you have to take the one that is more important and resolve those problems. Then you move to the next stage. Now, if it's a transport system, do we really have a transport system in FCT before I came on board? We're trying to put those things in order. But our major headache in this FCT now is what? Land grabbing. Land grabbing. The moment you have been able to put this in order, you have achieved, because first of all, it is our major revenue end in terms of
Ground rent.
ground rents, CFO, consent, like you can see the file there, it's for me to sign consent for those who approve for consent, so they go and pay, and then get the approvals and the rest of it. Right? Now, before, so many people will come here, the minister, give you all kinds of proposals. This is for you, this is for you, this is for that. And see, it's not everybody And there's nothing I do. I have not briefed Mr. President. There's no decision. I go and brief Mr. President. See this, see this, see this. Some people are clever by half. Just like we are all seated here. We all agreed. Hold on. Give us time. And then we're able to take a final decision. What disrespect is that? Then you turn around to blackmail us. Someone there, that so-called Linus was sending me text, go and ask Chris about whom I am. If I show you, I'll show the text for it. There's no insult. Oh, I want to take the land for myself. There's no kind of that thing. But he doesn't know that people are caught. It doesn't work.
And they have asked the president to investigate you and possibly remove you, that you are creating
There's
problems.
no...
you are creating problems.
Yes, it is left for Mr. President. It is,
Meanwhile,
it is left for Mr. President. You know why? They can't get it easy again the way they used to get it. I'm not available. I've told them that. In fact, the Nicolas Okachuku was seated where you are now. This is why he sat. His lawyer sat there. I can just remember. And I told him, I said, listen, don't bring this evil style of arranging court orders and judgment. You know me, it won't work. Those things you know, we too, we know. We know you people. Don't do this fast movement. It will not work. So, did I tell you that I'll be here forever as a minister of the FCT? Was I elected? I was appointed. So, any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. So it's not him or them telling Mr. President to remove me to the city that is alive now. You want to tell President?
Two quick ones.
Yes.
First, you told us about the movement of directors.
Yes.
Vertically and horizontally,
Yes.
and all of that.
Yes.
The pressure, have you buckled under the pressure? You need to step down.
Look.
The second one to
Yes,
that is
yes.
this land department. In view of the constant headache that the administration is getting as a result of land allocation and all of that, are you giving special attention to the land department, maybe massive reorganization of the place?
Like the surgical operation we are carrying out is majorly in land, in the development control, in urban and regional planning, ages. That's why we're having our surgical operation. You know, in any step you take to correct things, people will fight you back. They'll give you all sorts of names. I will not go to Boko. I'm not going to, tell you that, okay, because of this, I'm related to this high chief here. I'm related to this almighty person there. No. 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 I know this will come. I know it will come. Remember, when I came on board, I said, those of you who have not paid their ground rent, those of you who have not developed their land, since it was given to you, which you have you've not complied, if from so time to so time you don't comply, I'm going to revoke. There's no all kinds of abuse they did not give me. You think that is River State, you think that is, that's okay. When the time comes, you will know, I will do it.
Have you started revoking?
I have done it.
But,
I have done it. But, you see, look, so many people think that you are so hungry that I will come and pretend so that I can retain my position as an FCT. What for?
But could there be cases where some people could be perhaps giving, soft land, maybe they have genuine reasons why?
No, some people have applied to me and said, look, this was not the case. This is the case. And I called for the records. And the guy said, okay, reinstate. Reinstate. So many people have done that. Some have also called and said, we are guilty. There's no need. Can you allow us? We are going to do this immediately. I said, okay, sign. And they sign. I said, okay, reinstate. To tell you, it's nothing, anything personal. Now, let me tell you, and this may concern you, our AIT. Yes, let me tell you. There's a problem between AIT and FCT.
Yes.
You know that?
Yes.
It's happened in court. You know, the founder of AIT, the late, we say, you know, we're not in good terms politically, you know that. Before he died, you know that.
Are you asking me so?
Yes, you know very well. You are from there.
I know that.
You know that. There was nothing people didn't say. 2-3 nights ago, his children came to me. Said, look. I said, listen, I'm not here. Even though your dad and I were not good politically, I cannot allow this to happen to you. Do you understand me? That's okay. I called the director of land, called the ES, FCDA, called the director of urban and regional planning. I said, let me go and visit the place. That was on a Thursday, precisely. Around 5, we went there. Look at how the house is on top.
Yeah, they are excavating.
Now, there is a Linda Choker Street, so they are blasting the rock. I said, what is this? Director, you people did what? You allocated this rock to people. See where somebody is living on top. I said, something must be wrong with you. Go and get me a memo. Bring it. I'm going to sign it now. I have to cancel those allocations. This is wickedness.
Thank you, sir.
And I said, come on, bring your paper. I get them back the place.
Thank you, sir.
Because what is wrong is wrong. I'm just giving you as an example. The children were shocked. I mean, why do I have to? You have seen what is wrong. Simply because you didn't have a good relationship. Therefore, you visit the scene of the parents of the children. Why? Everybody knows my position. That, look, politically, I was not in good relationship with their father. So, should that be why I must continue when the man is no longer alive? I said, come on, take back your property. I cannot accept this. Now, if I have not done that, people would have said, oh, you know now, when the boss was alive, he has continued with that. So people will build all kind of things. So that's why I said, you must be aware. And I've told them, go and do the matter in court. Take back your property. I won't be here and see such a thing happen. I don't mind the criticisms of AIT against me. Up to now as in government. Yes. If you watch AIT, there's nothing good about this government.
Seriously?
There's nothing. Just watch their political events. You will laugh.
Your Excellency.
I could capitalize on that.
Your Excellency,
No,
this is
hear
a
me well.
convenient point to take a break.
No, I won't take a break. I won't take a break. I will not take a break. So that people will know about you people. If there's nothing good in this government, as far as it is concerned. But, I don't look, that's just not my business.
But we have
The
to go
right
on
should be
break.
done.
We have to
Night,
go on
as I tell you, you're going on break.
We have to go on break.
I'm going on break.
We'll be back after 2 minutes. We're going on a short break. 2 minutes.
Oh my God.